Good morning. So there was this person who sent me an email and said, we are coming over to visit. We want to come over to visit. And I didn't want to. I didn't want to spend time with them, right? So then I replied, and of course I could give some fake, stupid excuse, right? But I didn't. I told them the truth. And I said, no, I don't want to. I don't really want to spend that much time with you, see? And then I got a reply from that person, and the person was pleased about me being honest. Now, I'm looking at, people are complaining, of course, about the politicians, and people say, oh, these politicians, they are lying, and media, they are just lying, right? But to some extent, this is like the norm in society. This is what I observe. This is the norm. Not everybody, right? But people live fake lives. They pretend, they lie, they are not honest. To some extent, they are dishonest people, right? So if we want honest politicians and honest media, well, maybe we should become more honest, see, ourselves. Because it's becoming a norm in our society to fake it. What do you think? No, I was looking at the Austrian election, and there's a big lie there, right there. And people react to it, of course. The election result was that they had the Freedom Party, the big winner in the election. They got 29%. And traditionally, the winner in an election will form a government and lead a government, right? But they just left that tradition, and then now they do it differently. So the winner in the Austrian election, they don't even get a chance to form a government. All the other parties, they say, no, we are not going to work with them because they are Putin lovers and they are far right, you see. So now, and here's the lie, the conservatives will try to form a government with the socialists. And of course, that's a lie, because the conservatives should not be able to work with the socialists. But they aren't anymore conservatives. That's the lie. They basically think the same. They are interested in more government, state control and a new world order. So I'm sure they will be able to work together. The conservatives and the socialists. They will probably also get the Greens in there. Right. I saw this survey from the United States. I don't have it, right? So I can't link to it, but I just tell you. So this is what I heard. 84% of the US citizens, they want voter ID in this coming election. 84%. Oh. Now the other ones, they don't want it. And it's not going to be like this, is it? They don't care about voter ID. They don't want people to identify themselves when they vote. No. You don't have to show who you are when you vote. And I suppose it's because they can't prove voter fraud, right? When they don't have an ID, they can't prove it. You can be just anybody, And I heard that they say the reason they don't want voter ID is because it's racist. Right. Yeah, only white people can get an ID, or something. I don't understand it. Right? If you're a black person, you can't get an ID. Well, that's racist, isn't it? Really. That's racism right there. Oh, you're a black person, you can't get an ID. I just thought it was very strange, this thing, this argument, right? Because, I mean, who can exist in society today without some sort of ID? And I think it's very easy to get one. But no, this is racist to demand ID from people who vote. It's ridiculous. Now, there's some good news there, I think, because they care, don't they? They really want to win the election. They can't trust that they are not certain that they can rig the whole thing, right? They need the votes, they need the ballots, right? So there's some good news here, I think. I was thinking that they would just rig the whole thing electronically, you see? That would be the end of it. Well, I don't know. Anyway, I also see that there's good news here because they really can't have Trump in the White House. They are doing everything they can to stop him. And that is, to me, good news. Because there is a candidate that is a threat to them, see? I mean, it would be really terrible news if there wasn't a threat to them anywhere, right? They could just do whatever they wanted. Right. Be good.